Welcome to Stormworks, Engineering Meets Combat. In this series, we're diving into the world of shipbuilding, where engineering brilliance meets tactical warfare. Watch as we design, build, and command our cutting-edge fast attack vessel, crafted for speed, power, and precision. From intricate hull designs to advanced weapon systems, get ready to conquer the seas and skies.
In this episode, we focus on refining the design with some key optimizations. We begin by slightly lowering the turrets to improve bridge visibility and aesthetics. Then, we experiment with buoyancy manipulation using pivots to achieve a perfect balance. On the aft side, we add some new details, including the placement of a winch, purely for design at this stage, and finally, we incorporate an escape or service hatch at the front. Moving the front turrets down is a straightforward process of cutting and pasting the turret assembly into the new position. Once relocated, we'll use inverted 2x2 pyramid blocks to round off and smooth the area around the turret ring, ensuring a sleek, clean look that maintains the aesthetic of the ship without compromising the functionality or movement of the turrets. We really want to be able to see our enemies coming, so lowering the front turrets was a necessary change. Aesthetically, I think the design looks sharp, but we'll retest the functionality to ensure we didn't compromise anything in the process. Rotation and pitch seem to be working fine still, but what about the visibility? Did lowering the turret improve it enough to spot our enemies in time? One thing's for sure, we definitely need to raise our deck floor. We'll get to that in a later video, but we did gain a bit more visibility. Once we get into our seat, we'll also be closer to the ceiling, which might help us further test our adjustments. We'll complete our turret by adding back the wedge pieces we lost during the move. Once we've added the wedge pieces back, it's time to give the turret some finishing touches. We're adding a ladder piece and handles to the turret. While these additions may not significantly enhance functionality, they'll help us maneuver the turret more easily using some muscle if needed. Looking sharp, if I may say so myself. Now, let's move on to lowering the rear turrets. A low-profile design not only enhances the ship's stealth capabilities but also reduces its silhouette, making it a harder target for enemy fire. The lower we can build the ship, the more stable and less prone to tipping it becomes. This increased stability is crucial for maintaining operational efficiency during combat scenarios, as it allows for better maneuverability and accuracy during engagements. Our ship looks fantastic, but how does it float, and how can we adjust its buoyancy during our build? I've added more batteries to demonstrate the impact, and I'll share two methods to counteract buoyancy. As we can see, we're currently sitting too low in the water. We now have three options: remove weight, extend the hull, or use a few pivots. Yes, pivots. By adding pivots, we can trick the Stormworks engine into thinking we are lighter than we actually are. After all, we all know that weight is a touchy subject. Just ask your mama. Let's find a good spot for those pivots. I usually try to hide them throughout the ship and avoid placing them in the same space as a physics flooder. Trust me, you will have a bad time if you do. There we go. Let's check how our ship floats now. As we can see, it's a lot better, and now you know how to adjust weight and buoyancy moving forward. I'll be doing this behind the scenes a lot to maintain the waterline exactly where I want it, all without compromising the design. The small plateau-like parts that stick out on the back of a ship are often referred to as transom platforms or simply platforms. These structures can serve various purposes, including providing space for equipment, allowing for easier access to the water, or serving as an area for launching small boats or diving activities. We're adding some wedges to enhance the look, but we'll incorporate some lights and such later on. I've taken the liberty to add a few fans to the back. While they won't be functional in the traditional sense, they'll be designed to spin for aesthetics, albeit slowly enough that they won't provide any thrust. These fans will only activate when our future jet engine is running, adding to the visual appeal. We're also adding some rope anchors, in case we want to tow, or need to be towed. Better safe than sorry. Additionally, we're adding a winch to the design. While we won't focus on the logic at this stage, we want to ensure that the placement and aesthetics are spot on. Would a pure attack ship typically feature a winch? Probably not. However, since our vessel is multi-role, having this capability allows us to undertake a variety of missions effectively. This versatility enhances our operational readiness and expands the range of scenarios we can handle. To conclude this video, we're adding a service hatch, or an escape hatch, in case something goes wrong. This hatch not only enhances safety but also offers the potential for storing essential equipment. The service hatch is being inset by one block into the hull, which should help prevent any interference with the front turrets in case the hatch is accidentally left open during a rush. Shooting our own ship would definitely suck, so let's try to avoid that. On the inside, all that's left is to place some stairs. I actually moved the hatch a bit backward to ensure that the ladders land on a pre-existing bulkhead. In Episode 4, we'll dive into the exciting world of our hybrid engine system, exploring both electric and jet power. This will be a crucial step as we prepare our vessel for its first maiden voyage. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below to let me know what you think about our build. Your feedback is invaluable as we continue this journey together. Stay tuned for Part 4, where we'll power up our ship.